What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Slave Assassin 11 here, and how are you guys doing today? Well, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, because I'm playing World at War. How was that for a weird intro? I always like to make a weird, just something's got to be weird in the commentary. Yeah, you got to relax and just pretend that you're talking to yourself in a room that no one else is in. Except that's pretty much what you're doing. But that's beyond the point. Let's get on to my very first game of World at War ever. This is the very first time I have ever played the multiplayer. I played the multiplayer in private match, I should say, so I guess it's not the very first time, but I never played it online. Before this day, if you would have looked at my little MW3 call sign title, whatever you want to call it, little bar, it would have showed you that I never even have been ranked in World at War. So I decided to pick it up the other day because it was just bugging me not having this one, and I just kind of want to own them all. I have copies of all of them except for MW2. I have a digital copy of that through the Xbox Live Marketplace, which that's actually really smooth, by the way. I really like that. If I had a big enough hard drive to where I never had to worry about it running out, then I think I would definitely do a lot more of those digital copies. I think I would do all of them because I love the fact that I'll just be playing MW3, and then when I want to play MW2, instead of taking it out and putting the new one in, even though it's not that much of a process, it's just kind of nice that you can just click the dashboard, go back and go down to quick play, hit it, and jump right into MW2 in seconds. So makes it kind of nice, and hope you guys enjoyed that first game. Make sure you leave your comments. No, just kidding. Just kidding. It's not over yet. That didn't really count. It was a one-kill game. I went flawless, though. As you could tell, I went 1-0 before the host somehow, who had good enough connection to that the game allowed him to start, somehow or another failed to keep that connection. Maybe it was a lag switch. Maybe he was trying to lag switch us, so the game has like a protection against that. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, but this is actually what I like to call my very first game of World at War right here. And I do try to switch to all the different weapons for you guys, not like the different classes that they give us. I think I end up unlocking all 5 of them this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get all 5 of them unlocked. This is also like in the boot camp, which at first I was like, wow, this is amazing. Boot camp, the idea of having like a level capped area where you can only be level 10 is awesome, because then you just go in there and you don't have to worry about there being tons of tryhards. It's kind of a whole bunch of new people to the game, or people that just prestiged, or maybe I don't know if you can prestige and then still get in there the next round. But if you can, then even at that, you don't really have the weapons or the attachments anymore, so you got to redo everything. But then I noticed people had mods and hacks that would make them level 1. And I first noticed this when I jumped into a game and a guy was a level 1 and he was hacking all around the map, and he went like 44-0 running around with the PPSH, I think it was called, and just hip firing it with unlimited ammo, and he was just running around murking everyone, which, by the way, I don't know how that's any fun, just running around hip firing and never being able to die. That just, I don't even know why play a video game if you can't die. I can understand it might be fun at first, but seriously, he was playing like 4 games in a row. He's just going plus 50 every time. His KD means something. I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to achieve by running around killing people in an old video game. But, just try to keep it fun. I don't understand why the hackers got to get into it. What's the point? What's the point of flying in the air and shooting people out of the sky? Just, I don't know. Regardless, when it comes to this game, I really like it. I want to call this game, I want to think about it like Call of Duty Back to the Future. And let me tell you why. I like to say it's Back to the Future because you're going back in time to an old Call of Duty, and it's got old elements to it as well. But that's not really what I mean. I mean, like, you're playing an old Call of Duty that has only 3, 5, and 7 kill streaks, and only, a limited number of guns and attachments. So you're going back in time. But at the same time, I see it as you're going into the future, because this Call of Duty has so many things that other Call of Duties lack. One, and this is all just opinion from my perspective. One, I think the maps are really balanced. They're really big. Not all of them, but most of them are really big. There's not really many levels to them, so you're kind of just in this like generic opening in the center. There's a couple buildings with holes in them, but it's nowhere near like MW3 or any of those new shooters where you have just so many places to go into. But I think the maps are really nice. I think, first of all, they're They're created equally from both sides, and I guess Dome has a little bit of an issue. I didn't really like Dome because the spawning was so close to each other on free-for-all. But hey, you know, isn't that kind of funny that the Dome and MW3, that Dome's a joke as well. So I guess I should have seen that coming. But what I do like in this game is the 3, 5, and 7 kill streaks. Now, I like all the new ones, the Reapers and the helicopters and the Pavlos and the blah blah blah. I do like all those, and I probably would say if I had to pick one or the other, I would say pick different kill streaks so that I could have a little bit of variety. But when it comes to competitive gaming, these are the games you want to play. Nice, even maps, balanced weapons. If you're at long range and you have a Thompson, you're going to get outshot by a guy with a Kar 98. It's just going to happen. There's no way you can stop it. But if you have the Thompson and you're close range with that guy, you're going to beat him every time. So the weapons literally do what they're supposed to do. Which, by the way, my favorite gun as of right now is either the sniper rifle, which is just like whatever the basic one, like the Springfield with the scope, or the Thompson with a silencer. I think this is a really good, I bet if it had like extended mags of drum mags, it would be really sweet too. Because I did pick up a MP40 with drum mags, and that was the one that got me on an 18 kill streak. It was ridiculous. That gun is nuts. But the sniper rifle is probably up there, but my favorite's still the Thompson with the silencer. I don't know why. I'm just a submachine gun. Every Call of Duty I've ever played, I'm a submachine gun guy. But in this game specifically, I try to jump around to a bunch of different weapons so that you guys can kind of get a glimpse of what I can do with these weapons, which I'm not saying like I can do something special, but it just kind of gives you a glimpse of what I can do the very first time I played it compared to what I'll be able to do in the future playing it. Because I will put up more gameplay of this because I really, really like World at War, and I have a lot of fun with it. And I'll probably be playing it for a while because this is the kind of stage where Modern Warfare 3 is just starting to get a little bit old. It's just starting to get a little bit repetitive. There's so many tryhards. There's actually mods in that game already, which I can't believe. Like, I always thought it took like I want to say 2 years, but it's kind of like 2 generations of CODs. Like 2 more CODs will get you hacks and the other one. So Black Ops shouldn't be hacked yet until Black Ops 2 comes out. And then once Black Ops 2 comes out, Black Ops should go to hell. That's what I predict, but I don't know if that's true, and I'm not a modder, so how would I ever know that? But this is about the time it starts getting real repetitive, and if it's getting modded this early in its life, then I'm telling you right now, it's screwed. And it was already glitched out. I mean, we all know about the prestige token glitch, which, how do you invent a system of prestige tokens and then leave it open for people to just unlimitedly use them? I don't know. You tell me how that happens. That just seems like a dumb move. Like, oh, let's invent this new system, but leave it open so that they could crack into it. I don't know. Who figured out the prestige token glitch? Who was the first person to be messing around in the prestige token shop while his buddy backed out of the lobby? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of just nuts to think about how these people find these little glitches and hacks, but whatever. This will be what I'll be playing from now on, so I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys enjoy a little quick scope final kill. I guess you'd call it that. But I do enjoy World at War, so look forward to more. Look forward to more Fallout, more MW3, more to go. Subscribe, like, and peace.